welcome to Wednesday the 14th of November. Just back from the shops. Look, all of this. I've just got it all sitting here because I did an Insta story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram. It's Andrew's World. So yeah, I was just saying I bought this for my Advent box, which I'm going to show you. First I'm going to have a sip of coffee because I'm desperate. The carers have just left and I've kind of rushed in from the gym. I did 2 classes. I did, what did I do? HIIT and pump this morning, and I don't think I'm going to go back tonight. Cheers. Oh lovely, it's actually hot for a change. I've just made it. See, it says I'm not bossy, I am the boss. So yeah, and with that I'm going to have a donut, which, look, bought the donuts for the carers and I to share, and I just managed to get a bite full of mine, so I'm going to have another bite. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Just a quick look what I got. I'm going to make mince and potatoes for dinner, and the rest is all snacks, basically, yeah, and wine. Right, let's get organised. Here is my Advent box, which is an old Net-a-Porter box. Can't even remember what came in that, but anyway, that's a Net-a-Porter box. And in there I'm going to put my Naked 2 palette, which my husband got me for when he came back from down south when he had a boys' weekend, which I have tried. You will have seen that in the vlog. I have tried it, but it's back in the box and I'm not going to use it again until December. My perfume, which I'm going to try and not use until December now because it makes it more exciting to use it. I'm speaking really quickly because I was doing Insta stories, and you know how it runs out or it stops. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, so I'll slow down. A bottle of Prosecco. What else? Oh, so I got a Chanel lipstick, which I always like to buy for Christmas. This is a Focus limited edition. There we go, which comes in the red packaging, and the colour's just a true red. I can't see the colour on the box to tell you what it is, but they've only got one out this year, so this is this year's red. So I'm trying to put that back in. Good thing about filming this, come back. Good thing I can edit all this out. Come on, get in there. Right, here we go. So that's my Christmas lipstick, which I buy every year, and my Christmas nail varnish, and this, I am so desperate to try this on. It's got a wee glitter, fine glitter through it, and there is a colour on this. This is the colour Flamboyance. Oh, so desperate to use that. They did have another colour out as well for Christmas, which looks very similar to this, although that's two-tone. That's what I've got. So I didn't get it because I felt the colour was very similar to this, and it would just probably sit in my drawer. So that can go in my Advent box. I got a new mascara because I always like to open up a new mascara in December. Normally on Christmas Day I like to wear a new mascara, Dior Show. I think that all comes from because I used to work Christmas Day, so it used to make it feel extra special opening up new makeup on Christmas Day. I think that's why I've always done it. I've always liked to have new makeup for Christmas Day. This is my MAC Maximizer, which I love to use under my mascaras and makes a big difference to the mascara. Some Christmas earrings. Look, I just got them out of Asda. I think they were £3. Yeah. Look, lovely jubbly. And this eyeshadow, which is beautiful there. I swatched it there for my Insta stories. Look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I could have bought all the colours that they had out. Yeah, really lovely. That can go in my Advent box. And that's what I've collected so far. So, a few more items until Christmas Day. It's about 15 more items, I would say. Yeah, and that's my box complete. See, rather than get an advent calendar with things that you don't want to use or that you don't really use, it's better buying stuff that you like anyway, and I would have probably bought these anyway. So that's my Advent box, and I'll probably add a candle in there as well, probably a couple more of these. I think makeup wise that's me. Might add a new foundation, don't know, but yeah, that's it. Okay, that's my Insta stories completed and my Advent calendar put away. So I'm just going to add things like now's, like Christmas socks or Christmas non-slip socks, you know, the type that you get at Christmas, and you know, even bits and pieces like that. Christmas Day, we're just going to be at home anyway. Oh, it's gone awful bright. We're just going to be at home anyway, and probably just going to be ourselves. My youngest is coming from Edinburgh, and my eldest son will not be coming up this year because Kelly's will be due any time really, and we had a right scare with Kelly yesterday, which was, you know, why I was very quiet. I kind of filmed in the morning, and then I was basically stressing out all day yesterday because we had a wee scare with her yesterday. Oh, basically she was having difficulties breathing in the morning, phoned for advice and was basically told to get herself up to the hospital immediately. I'm still, when I think about it, I just totally stress out. So initially they thought she had a blood clot, and then they were quite frightened it was in her lungs, and then they could see a shadow in her lungs, and it was really quite scary for us. Yes, so she ended up having x-rays. You know, she's 7 months pregnant. She ended up having x-rays and CT scans and a stent put in to have the type, and it was, and what makes it worse is when you're so far away and you can't help, because you know, they're really down there themselves basically. And my son was working away, driving distance, but was working away, so he needed to get himself there. So I was worried for him because I knew he would be in a panic. I was worried for my daughter-in-law. I was worried for my grandson because he was at school, and then a friend was picking him up. Oh, it was all that's in fact, I'm going on and I haven't told you, she's okay. She's at home. She's to have bed rest, and she basically got a viral infection, which is what the shadow was in her lungs. So thank God, because the things that were going through my mind, you wouldn't even want to know. So I told her she's not having any more babies because I can't take the stress. But anyway, God willing, our baby is born safely, and that's all that matters. And my daughter-in-law's fine, thank God, thank God. I said to her yesterday, as I've used up all my prayers, that's it. See, by the time I finish my coffees, they're cold. I haven't even finished off my donut. And I'm going to cook, that's what I'm going to do now. Let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. Okay, I have cooked. So, oh, there it's in there. Give it a wee stir. This is my mince with carrots, and I've added mushrooms in there, which you don't normally do when you make mince and potatoes, but it's got carrots and stock and all that. Nice hearty meal. I've just got some boiled potatoes in there, which I can't open because these are the AMC pots, so those potatoes are basically boiling in steam. There's no water in them, so I don't want to let the steam out. And it's just boiled potatoes, and I haven't really decided if I'm going to make them into mash. Oh, go on, let's have a wee peek. There. It's just to prove I've got potatoes in there. So that tastes yummy because I've already tasted it. So that's all cooked. I'm gonna now go upstairs because there's a collection tomorrow of clothes. So put our things that we don't want in a bag, and they'll be collected. So I need to actually be, that's fine. I need to be a bit ruthless. I've got a lot of suits and clothes that I used to wear for work that I won't be wearing again, hopefully. And it's not the kind of clothes I would wear on an everyday basis. So I'm going to be ruthless and get rid of them. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That was a kind of my work gear and sort of things that I don't wear on an everyday basis. There's where I keep all my gym gear. There's all my gym gear there. So up there I had all the jumpers folded away during the summer because I like to hang my clothes up. So I've now put them all in here. So that's them. I was determined when Luke left that I wasn't going to start using his wardrobes for my things, because you know the boys were like, oh, there's another room for you to store your clothes in. And I've moved all my summer clothes in the cupboard, so they're in boxes. So I've got a box full of my bikinis, I've got a box full of my tops, a box full of bikinis. I need to go and have a look. Okay, so it's a box full of summer tops, a box full of my shorts, and a box full of bikinis. Yeah, literally a box full of bikinis. And I took out all the kind of Christmas things. That was a Christmas dress that I wore last year, and that's kind of the Halloween outfits that were going on just now, and my Christmas jumpers and all that. So I've put them in there. As much as I was determined I wasn't going to start using this cupboard, up there's still things that belong to Luke, and his dressing gown is still there. And here we have some presents starting, the advent calendars. That's the Halloween thing still to go away. So up there now is all my gym gear. There's really loads of room still up there, but it's just my gym gear. And in there's just a basket. I keep all my kind of vest tops that I put under jumpers and things. And here are my thermal ones. Some of these are long sleeve. These are all just wee strappy ones. And kind of long sleeved ones there, and one of them's a polo neck. So that's what that basket is up there just now. So I'm going to get rid of some of these things here. I think the reason I kept those two dresses is, this is terrible, but they'll be good for funerals. So that's dresses with the jackets, but the thing is, if I was to wear a jacket, I would just wear my Balmain blazer now over it. And look, there's Lulu trying to jump up as soon as I put clothes on the bed. Hello. Oh dearie me, oh, never mind. I just look like this, so that's it. Hello and welcome to the 15th of November. It is around about 1:30, I think, so I've done all my usual, you know, gym, blah 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 blah. And I was just in my Insta stories there and showing a couple of new things that I've bought, like that stool cover. It's actually a rug and I'm using it as a stool cover because that actual stool is pink, and the rug on the floor here and things like that. And I'm thinking, you know, I've been buying a few things, extra things, and I've got excited about my house again. And I think it's because I'm upgrading my kitchen and it's got me all excited. I've always looked after the house in the way of keeping it clean, but I kind of lost my motivation with the house because of the amount of people that are coming in and out of the house, and you're kind of getting... And I just kind of thought, what's the point? What's the point of doing things in the house? Because there's all these people in and out, you know, carers. And, you know, I've said before in my other vlogs that the company that I had before the company that I'm using now were awful, careless, dirty, just awful, awful, awful people that used to come in, and I couldn't, you would not believe the things that used to happen in this house. So I kind of just didn't want to do anything in the house apart from keep it clean. I just didn't upgrade anything, and I haven't done anything. My hands getting sore, and I haven't really done anything to the house. But like I said, since we've decided to upgrade the kitchen, and because I am spending so much more time in the house now, whereas before, you know, I would be up early in the morning doing what I had to do, go to the gym, come home, get ready for work, go to work, come home, do what I had to do in the house, go back to work, and you know, it would be really late at night before we got back home, because of course we had a restaurant, and you know, so we hardly spent any time here. And like I said, with those carers that I had before, the week they used to come in, they didn't care. Oh, you know, they were just dirty and everything. Just, I can't even talk about it. It was such a horrible time. So now I'm getting excited again about my house. So even adding things like the throw, which I added because of the dogs, and the wee carpet there, and the wee rug there, it just makes the room look so much nicer. Just adding these couple of things. It's nice to get excited about the house again. That's it, and I'm so excited for the kitchen week today. The kitchen starts, and you would have probably seen that I've been kind of buying bits and pieces for the kitchen to upgrade the kitchen, and I've always loved this room. This is kind of always been my space in here, and I think it's that only child syndrome thing where you like your own space, and this has always been my wee space in here, and I love it. It just makes me feel happy when I walk into that room. So yeah, just thought I would tell you that. It's like my mum's room. My mum's room hasn't been decorated for years and years, and I was talking to my friend about it, and I says it's now driving me crazy. It really annoys me now when I walk into the room because of the decor and everything in it, because it hasn't been decorated. In fact, the ceiling in that room is black, because that was when my son was a teenager and wanted black ceilings and black woodwork and all of that, and it's really very dated now. But is there any point doing that room up? The things that go on in that room, you know, sometimes a catheter opens up, sometimes, you know, there's big equipment that's getting moved about, the big hospital bed, so, you know, people are scraping up against walls, you know, there's so much going on. And as much as I want to decorate it, I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. And that's what we were saying with my friend, because she was saying just live with it just now and see what happens. So I'm gonna leave that room just now. But yeah, you know, just adding rugs and things, it's just, and it makes me feel happy. So I'm spending all my money on the house now and not buying any handbags. Maybe that's why I was buying handbags. That was an easy thing to do. You know, maybe that's how I got a bit obsessive over handbags, because it was giving me the feel-good factor that the house is giving me now. I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm going to go and get something to eat. I'm probably talking a whole load of rubbish. Do you know, my husband was walking past as I was editing my vlog last night, and he says, what did you do? Did you film yourself while having a conversation on the phone? I said, yeah, I did. Gosh. Anyway, I'm going to have something to eat. It's getting quite dark. I actually put a washing out today. Look. Because it was sunny and nice, I think I'm going to have to bring it in and give it a quick tumble dry. Not bad to still be getting washing out in November in Scotland. Good morning, Georgie. Good morning, George. Let me see your sweatshirt. So it's children in need today. Georgie. Hey, yeah. Oh, I like your hat. What's that? What's that? Have a look. So what? Thank you, Georgie.
Georgie, say thank you.
You're welcome. Is that your own lipstick? Is it? You got your lipstick? Whoa, beautiful. Is it nice? Nice. Not supposed to eat it. No. Put it on your lips. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. I think a beautiful dress. Oh, is it going on your cheeks as well now? There's always something happening in this house. So I decided to get some advice about my mum's hand. There we go. Just here. and the advice was to phone fire services because we can't physically move her. So I'm now waiting for the firefighters to arrive and cut her ring off her hand because it's just getting too tight now. So that's where we're at this morning. There's always something happening, always. So the firefighters have been and they've cut the ring off, and I think her hand looks so much better. There, it's there. It's off now, thank goodness. I had a great big fire engine turn up in Patton. It's not called a fire engine. I remember when I used to read books to my children, to my boys, and they were always described as fire appliances and firefighters. So yeah, when I was a wee girl, they were fire engines and firemen, but nowadays they're firefighters and fire appliances. Yeah, it was good fun for Georgie. She loved it. They put the lights on and everything for her, so that was good fun for Georgie, and the ring's off. Never a dull moment in this house, I'll tell you.
So dear, I'd better have a look. Can you hop onto the couch for me?
She's too cute when she's eating.
It's okay, dear. I just need to have a look so we can find out what's making your leg itch and then make it feel better. No.
Good girl, you're washing up? You want the big brush? We'll put some bubbles. Quick, 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 to the brush. Whoa, that's enough. That's enough. Oh no. Yeah, get it for you. Yeah. Is that good fun?
Today we're in Torley to visit some friends at a nursery. I can't wait to meet them and their pet pygmy goat. Come on. Hello everyone.
We have a new mirror. Here we go. See? Do we like? So it's a big freestanding mirror, which I am going to put up on the wall because I don't like it like that. I don't like it standing, freestanding. Oh, and look what Rico picked up when he went to Aldi's. This is a gin cracker set. So I'm going to take them out of the box and put them in my advent calendar. So each one of these crackers has a miniature gin in it. Lovely. Was using Miss Metis today. Just still love the bag every time I get it out. I just love this bag so much. I really do. I've got a hairdryer sitting there because there were stickers on the mirror and I had problems taking the stickers off. I'm tired now, as you can probably tell, but What time is it? I don't know. Must be quite late. But yeah, the mirror I picked up from Pound Stretchers. It was £120 reduced to £69.99. So I just bought it. And yeah, there was stickers on it and I couldn't get them off. So I tried something very similar to White Spirits, kind of a thing we have in the garage for cleaning paint off brushes and things like that. And didn't work. I tried the hairdryer. I'm so tired. I tried the hairdryer. It didn't work. I put it on my Insta stories. I was told to try alcohol, but I was trying to kind of save the alcohol. And then I thought I'll try nail varnish remover. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to soak this mirror in alcohol. But the nail varnish remover worked. And as you can see, my mirror is spotless. And then I used my mic. I don't know what it's called. That cleaning solution. That is absolutely fantastic to clean it with. And now I'm going to go and take my makeup off. I'm now going to go and wash my face because I'm very, very tired. And paint my nails and sleep. I don't know if I'm going to go to the gym in the morning. I haven't decided yet. I'm so tired. I'm going to bed. Good night.